yeah.
Hello, hey, it's Tuesday, March the 31st. We're about 2 weeks and a day or so out from tax time, so get ready for that. I'm still John Evans, and you're on the Small Town Network.
I'm Scott Wilk, and welcome to our weekly edition of Community News. We got so many things on the program, lots of things to do. If you're making plans, Easter plans especially, we got some egg hunts and all that stuff on the program. Some news, another new sponsor. I don't even know if you know about this one again. And it's not a pet groomer. So
Is it pet related?
No, not at all. It's actually one of my favorite things. But we'll just get right into it with our first segment, which is Things to Do, brought to you by none other than Mr. John Evans and Evans Financial.
Yeah, Evans Financial, right across from the park. What used to be a park still is a park. Around the corner from what used to be the Tater Hut is no longer the Tater Hut. We're going to have a spot open. So if anybody's interested in starting a business, I've got a good spot for you. Give me a holler, and we'll talk about that. But we did mention tax time. You're gathering up all your statements and all your 1099 INVs and all that good stuff. Gives you a good indication of what you got out there. Any of that you need help with going forward in future years, come see me. We'll talk about it. Make sure it's situated the way you need it. If we need to make changes, we can do that. Probably. I'm independent, so I can help you with just about everything.
Yeah, there's John's contact info. Give him a call. Stop by right here in downtown Rockwood. All right, kicking it off with Things to Do. They know this one by now.
Hey, they do. They've been doing it for a while, but they got Death Trap, the play, there at the Cumberland County Playhouse.
Yeah, and then tonight,
they be jamming over there at the Bradbury Community Club. They're always jamming from 6 to 10 on Tuesdays. $2 gets you in, but for that same $2, you can take an instrument and jam.
Yeah, and going on probably very soon, not yet, but very soon.
Yeah, they'll be opening up soon. Give them a honk if you don't stop, because they love that to show that you appreciate them. But they've got some free stuff. People have donated to them, and they're giving it away. They got all sorts of clothes, and they need blankets and coats and stuff like that. So if you got some stuff you don't need, drop it off. Get in there and get you a hot dog, some chili dogs.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
And cold water. But honk when you go by or stop in and get something or leave something.
Yeah, doing good work for a good cause. And then Wednesday,
they have a story time at the Kings Public Library every Wednesday, 10:30 to 12.
And then back at our library on Wednesday,
literacy class, which I need desperately at the public library here, 4 to 5 on Wednesdays.
Yeah, and another one on Wednesday.
Arts and lecture path to becoming a professional actor.
Yeah, if you want to be an actor.
I'll tell you what, and they do a lot of that around here. They shoot some of those crime things where, they'll
have what they call casting calls and stuff all the time.
And they're trying to make you, and don't say you ain't pretty enough to be an actor.
That's right. Look at Billy Bob Thornton.
But on these crime things, if it's a 410 bald-headed dude that killed somebody, they're going to need a 410 bald-headed dude. So you might get a part. But go over there on April the 1st and get your start. Yeah,
it's at the O'Brien Theater. And then our faithful worshipers just down the street.
Yeah, every Wednesday they have their adult Bible study classes at 7 p.m. Their Sunday school service starts, like literacy classes again, starts at 10 a.m. I need pronunciation
it's more like
classes, But their Sunday worship service at 11, Wednesday Bible study we mentioned. Women's Association is the second Thursdays at 6:30. And the Love Kitchen Meal and Fellowship is every second and fourth Saturdays at 4.
Yeah, thank you to them.
And I assume every church this weekend may be a little different because it's Easter, correct?
Yeah. And I was looking to make sure. I think they already had their. Let's see. I'm going to make.
They have a sunrise service somewhere.
Well, they had a Easter egg hunt, but I think we've already shared that, and it already happened.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Story time at the Rockwood Public Library every Thursdays at 10:30.
Yeah, and then also on Thursday,
Youth Book Club on Thursday is at 4:30 to 6.
Yeah, that's first Friday of the month, and then this is a big one, but so I only listed the one that's in this week's program, but there's a list all the way through May 28th is their last one. But this week, they have the Thunderbeard.
Yeah, that's Princess Theater over in Hammond. They've always got, what's the ZZ Top tribute?
Yeah, that's April 3rd, which I think is Friday? Friday. Yeah, because this is the Friday through Saturday.
So get down there to the Rockwood Marina and RV Resort and ask for Trudy.
Yeah.
Trudy's down there helping them out. So, but this Friday they have Peeps and S'mores and Pours. They put the Peeps in there.
Yeah.
And they've got Nature Craft at 11, free bingo at 6 o'clock. And this is getting time of year where there's going to be a lot of people down there. A lot of people use that campground. So get down there and see them and holler at Trudy.
Yeah. Farmers market's on Saturday.
Oak Ridge Farmers Winter Market still.
Yep.
But that's at 9 a.m. to 1 at Jackson Square in Oak Ridge.
And on Kingston on Saturday.
Yeah, their Lakeside Farmers Market is Saturday, 8 a.m. to 11.
And here is Kofer's schedule, but I broke it down individually to make it easier. So here is Saturday.
They're having bingo night.
Yeah, pouring into the weekend. And they got A&R Texas food truck there. And then Saturday.
Sounds good. They got
Gypsy Kitchens, the
Full Throttle.
and then Full Throttle's the band. Yeah, and then Saturday, that was Friday, this is Saturday. Or
Pouring
is this
into the weekend, that's Buttermilk Road with RRAD and Ryan.
RRAD, and that is Saturday. BRAD and Ryan.
BRAD.
Yeah.
Literacy.
RRAD's a different guy. I don't know. Hey, and this weekend, it's finally, it's already here. I can't believe it.
This is all attributed to my brain fry. We're finalizing this, and we got tons of people calling in. Hey, can I be a vendor? Can I be a vendor?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still, but yeah, don't let that stop you from calling me by complaining. But yeah, we do need vendors, and we got a lot of people calling about cars and spaces for cars. We got a lot of local businesses going to be there, and our food trucks are filling in. I think we may have 4 food vendors, so
Awesome.
we won't be short on food vendors this year.
Yeah, come on out. We'll be playing music out there, but I don't think it's too late. So if you're a procrastinator and you want to get out there, just call John up this week.
And if you're a local business, don't worry about it. There's no booth fee. I still want you to fill out an app just so I don't lose you in the mix when I'm setting the layout. But if you're somewhere and you're doing something and nobody knows where you're at and what you're doing, it's a good chance to tell the whole community and have a free booth.
Yeah, absolutely. So come out Saturday to Thunder Road over there at Rome State Community College. You won't be able to miss us.
I know, and I think some of the moonshine stuff may be there again this year. We're going to have the General Lee again, is what I'm told, and some other good things.
Yeah, so it's going to be awesome. Come out and see us. We'll be there. We might even do a live broadcast from there. Also Saturday, Nanner Pudding, Not for John.
Yeah, tell me about it. Go to the Banana Pudding Festival and tell me that I wouldn't have liked it. Not a big fan of Nanner Pudding, but the 6th annual, and that's on Saturday as well, 10 a.m. to 4.
Yeah, and
downtown Monterey.
Also on Saturday, Easter egg hunt.
At Rueton Easter Egg Hunt at the East Roman County
Old Kingston Courthouse.
Jeez, Reed.
It's we'll get to that. We'll be the first in line at the literacy class.
Yeah, it starts at 10 a.m.
Yeah, this is put on by the Ruritan, East Roane County Ruritan. But yeah, so go check it out. It's going to be prizes. The lineup begins at 9:45.
0 to 12.
That's right. And then that's in Kingston, and then in Harriman you can go to Riverfront Park, and they have their ultimate Easter egg hunt.
It's the ultimate one.
It's ultimate.
And it's at 10 a.m.
Yeah, and that's Saturday, and then also on Saturday, Roane County Paws. It's for a good cause.
Yeah, they got the 3rd annual golf tournament. So we got a lot of stuff to do on the 4th, on Saturday here this week in the county.
Yeah, even more. Here in Kingston, this is cool. Midway is having their spring plant sale.
Yep, that is running through
It's
May
weird.
2nd.
It starts on April 4th. That's Saturday, and then they are every day from April 7th to May 2nd. So there's the hours. But you get a sneak peek this Saturday. So check it out. Wow. That actually wraps up things to do this week, but don't get excited.
There's a ton of them Saturday.
There is so much coming up for other interest. But here it is. Welcome our... Again, if you've lasted this long, if you're one of our faithful viewers, we feature local businesses and we do it for free. We used to have paid commercials, but now this whole thing has pretty much become a public service. So we have another brand new local business shout out. The Coffee Whipped Cafe sent us a message and they wanted to be our local business shout out. So go see them. 4722 Roan State Highway, not too far from downtown Rockwood.
And I got to admit, I haven't been there, but people tell me they got the best, like cinnamon rolls,
really
and
good
pastries and stuff like that with really good coffee.
Yeah, they offer 10% military or student discounts. Give them a call. That's veteran owned, but we appreciate them watching. And he said they love the program, so we appreciate them watching.
Yeah.
Another local business shout out, Little Doggy Do's Grooming Salon, and that's 103 Lower Gallagher Road in Kingston. It's by appointment. She's licensed and insured. Here's some of the goods, and those are some trimmed puppies right there. I mean, those are cute.
Yeah, looks like Benji.
Yeah. Probably nobody remembers Benji. I used to love Benji. But you see, she does a great job. The great cool thing about it is one-on-one attention. It's one dog in the shop at a time, no kennels, no barking at each other, no stress. So give her a call. But that leads us right into my favorite segment, Roan County Animal Shelter. And here is some featured animals from the shelter this week.
Look at Sapphire and Gage.
Yeah, cute.
We got Reese and Camille.
Yeah, a couple repeat ones here, so we got to get them homes for Easter.
They're running out of time.
Django
and Pebbles.
Both are cute. Both look at that Django.
That's a fun dog.
Yeah, look at, and then cute.
Oh, Badger.
Badger's still there, so
that's a good looking dog.
You gotta go get little Badger. Don't forget their adoption fees are ridiculously cheap. They waive those all the time. The best thing you can do, adopt a dog, or if you don't need an animal right now, hey, go down there and donate them some dry dog food, cat food, non-clumping litter, the Blue Dawn, paper towels, these pans, and all that stuff you can ship right to that address from Amazon, and you don't have to leave your chair. But we appreciate our new local business shout-outs, and don't forget you can get your local business featured as well. And we'll tell you in a minute how you do that. All right, heading into other interests. This is not things to do this week, but if you're planning, I think we go through at least September, buy another one of our local business shout-outs, Joyful Pets, out there 2305 North Gateway in Harriman. There's the hours, Monday through Friday, 8 to 6. And then here is some of those little trim. I notice a lot of the same type of dogs here. There's the Corgi.
Oh, there's the Corgi.
Look them up on Facebook. You can also call the number, make yourself an appointment, and check out Joyful Pets and let all of our local business shout-outs know that you heard about it right here.
That last dog can see all the numbers at once.
That's right. That's what happens. That's what I look like when I'm done with the taxes. Right there. But check out Joyful Pets, and we appreciate them for watching. All right, here we go. Starting April 8th next week.
Something I need terribly, senior education at the Rockwood Public Library. And if you look over there at the topics, they're all important for all of those of us that are got a few years under our belt. And especially if you got an older parent or older person in your life, the scam prevention I think is very, very, very important.
Yeah, very awesome. And then the Can't Build It fundraiser. We've been talking about that for a while. 12 to 5, all kinds of fun, and it's fun for a good cause. This is an important one. Coming up on April 11th and the 25th.
Oh, yeah, I think this is very important as well. Women's Self-Defense Course. Learn how to keep yourself safe, and I hope they touch on this, and I'm sure they will. Learn how to not put yourself in a position to where you're going to be in danger.
Yeah, and you got to call that number to register, so be sure to do that ahead of time so that they don't cancel the class. Here's Hops and Hounds Outdoor Concert Festival. In Oak Ridge.
In Oak Ridge. That sounds like it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's interesting. Bring your chair.
And your dogs, probably.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's cool. And then this is the first hot slaw in art, y'all.
In downtown Cleveland. This is one, my wife, Tiffany, she does a lot of work for us. She scours out there and she finds these things.
Yeah.
And that sounds like something I'd like to go see.
Yeah, that sounds cool. So you can find them on Facebook and we'll get more information.
They got a really good space down there in Cleveland to have these things as well.
Yeah, this one is April 14th, a couple weeks away. Rockwood 2000 is having their public candidate forum at 6 p.m. in Rockwood City Hall. So go check that out. Very important to know who you're voting for.
Yeah, let them. They're going to tell you their position and what they think is important and why they're running, and you can probably ask them some questions as well.
Yeah, so know who you're voting for, and by all means vote. Lots of cruise-ins coming. This one's April 18th.
Yeah, Highway 55 cruise in Crossville.
Yeah, and then this is awesome. This is called Swinging in the Sky. It's a competitive 8 and under softball tournament, and this is done as a benefit for Brandon Green. So you can look up information for that on Facebook. Joyful Pets, one of our brand new local business shout-outs, is having their official grand opening. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's on April 18th. And then here's the Strawberry Festival.
And that's going to be up there at the fairgrounds in Crossville. That's a got to.
Yeah, definitely got to do that. This is another one. If you got stuff laying around, you got to do this one. Hazardous stuff, that stuff you got in the garage you don't know how to get rid of. The little local convenience centers won't take it.
Yeah.
This is the stuff where you want to take that.
Yeah, you got a lot of things in your garage that you know you don't need to have around your house, and this is a place to get rid of it.
Yeah, KTG, they just had their Easter egg hunt for the special needs folks. We appreciate them. They're always watching the program, but they've got another one. The KTG Foundation Superheroes for Autism 5K or 1K run. Coming up the 18th, and you can call that number on the screen. This is another cool one, the Pickle Festival. Yeah.
And that's over in Oak Ridge on the 18th.
In Atomic City. You think they're radioactive pickles?
Only one way to find out.
That's right. They're green and glowing. And then a Kentucky Derby celebration benefiting Family Promise.
There may be more than one way of finding out. But
if your pickle's glowing, it's
that's one of them.
That's a good sign.
Kentucky Derby celebration benefiting Families Promise.
Yeah, that's at Roane State Community College. So we'll have more info. This is cool. The Spring Market by the Wilted Rose.
And that's up in Crossville.
Yeah, that's 25th and 26th. We'll have more info when we get closer. This is cool. Community yard-wide yard sale.
I thought that was a really good idea, and that's coming up on the 25th in Harriman.
Yeah, that's going to be amazing. And you got to register, so scan that little QRL code. This is cool. Hops and Shops Vendor Market.
Yeah, that's over at Kofer's Garage, and that's going to be on the 25th, 10 a.m. to 4.
Yes, and here's another cool one. Pearls and Plaid. This is Mother-Son Date Night by Habitat for Humanity. So it's for a good cause. I can't remember what the tickets are, but you can look it up. The Habitat for Humanity has that, but that's in Crossville. And then May
Day Festival and Car Show in downtown Harriman, 10 a.m. to 2 on the 2nd of May.
And then the Narramar Farm Strawberry Festival.
Their Strawberry Festival is going to be on the 2nd of May.
Yeah, look them up on Facebook. She posts videos all the time. And then they're looking for vendors.
For the Spring City Blooms Festival, and I'll say this right now, everybody's looking for vendors, myself included, all these people. We need to get together and do a combined vendor list to help one another find vendors. And if anybody's listening and wants to be a part of that, give me a holler and we'll start organizing that.
Yeah, very awesome. And then here's another farmer's market looking for vendors.
Yep, that's in Lenoir City. They're just starting theirs in May.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Also in May, another Strawberry Festival.
Yeah, Dayton, that's not a bad one either. We like to go to the Strawberry Festivals. Dayton's packed for that, and it's the 8th through the 10th. And it's right around the Ray Carney Courthouse, and they always got a lot of good food and a lot of good vendors.
Yeah, going to be awesome. Happy birthday to Bushel and Peck. They're celebrating 6 years. And also on that day, you can help out our local Roane County Animal Shelter by stuffing a truck with all kinds of food and stuff that they need there. So that's going to be an awesome thing. So go down there, wish them a happy birthday, and also fill that truck for a good cause.
Yeah, and keep them in your prayers. They got a little situations they're dealing with health-wise, and put in a good word every now and then for them.
Yeah, for sure. The fair is coming, and they're looking for vendors.
I'm looking forward to that, and it's the 12th through the 17th of May. The Roane County Fair is back in town.
Yeah, and you can scan that QRL code if you're interested. There's also some more vendor information, and I can give you copies of that. Important also, May 13th is Sensory Day there for all ages with autism or sensory processing disorders or disabilities. So check that out. The 16th.
Crafts and Cars in Oliver Springs, and that's free to register.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. So call up Wendy Dean for more info. This is neat. The Scottish Festival and Games.
Been to that once. It was a lot of fun. It made me wish I'd seen it in the younger days. Some of that stuff I'd like to have done, but It's 16th through the 17th at Smoky Mountain Scottish Festival and Games in Townsend.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. And it's that time of year again. Spring City Summer Nights is about to begin.
You get the cruise ins, and it's going to be 22nd and the 24th of July.
Yeah, and they're looking for vendors as well, so call that number. And then in end of May, Brushy Mountains having their inaugural hill climb.
And we talked about that. That's those kind of mutter cars, the four-wheelers.
Yeah, those cool little things.
That would be fun.
Like razors, or I don't know if it's called a razor. What's that?
Man, they come through out town all the time. They go out clean, they come back dirty.
Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah. And then if you're into watermelons, this
the Watermelon Festival in Monterey. If you missed the Banana Pudding Festival, they're going to have a Watermelon Festival on June the 20th.
Yeah, and then celebrating the 250th birthday of America.
Kingston always does a good job with this. The fireworks, you can see them from all around, but that's going to be on the 4th of July. Down at Kingston City Park.
Couple strawberry festivals, couple watermelon festivals. Here's another one.
McDonald Farm. Old McDonald, he had a farm.
He did, and he had watermelons there, apparently.
And something made him go E-I-E-I-O every now and then. And that's going to be on the 22nd and 23rd of August.
Yeah, very awesome. They had the first one. The last one will be in September, the Southeast Reined Cow Horse Show. So that wraps up all the things to do. Don't forget, if you have an event, no event is too big or too small, or if you're a local business and you'd like to get your information on the program, this is how you do it.
Yeah, you can email us at smalltownnetworklive@gmail.com. But the cheapest, easiest, most effective method of getting a hold of us is to message us directly on Facebook.
Yeah, another week in the books. Don't forget, welcome all of our new local business shout-outs. Go get your dog trimmed. Get you a coffee at the Coffee Whipped Cafe.
Yeah, and if you're in a business and you're thinking, I wish they'd say something about me, well, get a hold of us.
Yeah,
we'll do it.
Absolutely. We got so much going on at the Wilk Production Studios. We got Real Estate Live every Thursday. Also, check out the We Are Rockwood podcast. We're doing that right here in Wilk Production Studios now. It's very awesome. If you need drone footage, any of that, give us a call. But another week in the books. Again, there's wars happening everywhere, but this one's been going on for almost 5 years now. And that's the music you hear in the background. My friends Uzori from Ukraine. So our thoughts and prayers, as always, go out to them. But hey, another week in the books. It's going to be there's rain every day, a chance. But it's a very low chance each day, and the weather's been beautiful.
I think Saturday for all these events, it should be really pretty, and it's going to get up maybe to 80.
Yeah, can you believe it? So spring is really here. So again, if you want to get your stuff featured, just shoot us a message. We would love to get you on the program. But have a great week, everybody, and we will see you again next week. So for all of us here, I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm John Evans.
Have a great week. We'll see you next week.